I first got here, I was just really broken and hurt and a lot of anger, and I was just showing a lot of grace. A turning point for me was COVID, and I ended up relapsing because of the stimulus check. I had the money available, and I went back out for a few weeks and poisoned myself. And I wasn't planning on coming back, but by the grace of God, I came back after a couple weeks, and I was in the safe room. I cried out, and I asked Jesus. I go, I need you, and I didn't know how to do it 100%, but at that point, it was a voice in my heart said, "That's good enough," and that was a turning point. I was more receptive, changing how I'm always been used to operating, and being here, I've learned there's another way. And through Jesus, that's what's allowed me to open my heart to Him working on me, and I'm staying sober. I got an opportunity to do something different, not just get to a certain point in my life and then forget about God and start going on my understanding of the goals are set now. It's okay. No, I'm excited the fact that this is basically a life commitment. And I'm just beginning, so I'm excited the fact that who knows where I'm going to be at in 3 to 5 years from now, but I feel confident that Jesus definitely has that path set for me.
A few years ago, basically I was a broken soul, and I wasn't doing much. I got tired of the things that I was doing. I got tired of the places that I was at. I got tired of the habits that I had. I decided to make a change, I just wanted to change the person that I was. I didn't have all the tools and resources that I needed. I think it was time to surrender, not only to surrender to the mission, but surrender to Jesus Christ. And my sobriety, it means a lot to me. I know that now there's a sense of hope, and I owe it all to Jesus Christ and to the Visalia Rescue Mission. This place is amazing. It's great, and it's just joyful, and it fills my heart with excitement. Man, it's gonna, you can't measure that. It's absolute, you can't.
First and foremost, I'd like to give God all the glory for blessing me to be here. Most of the other programs that I've been to, I've never finished them. The perspective I had before was that God didn't love me, that He didn't care. But I know today that that's not the case. I know that I didn't necessarily need to be here or have to be here. It's because I wanted to be here. And I went from sleeping in my van, sleeping in a home that was selling drugs and among other things, to, a year later, getting ready to graduate a program. And I don't consider this as really a program. It says the Life Change Academy. So that's what I see it as. My life was a mess, really a mess. I felt that I wasn't going to ever get out of it. I always say that I believe that God created me to be, just simple. But I'm the one that has created a whole lot of the chaos in my life up to this point, and I don't want to have that chaos in my life anymore. I think back of what He did on the cross for me, and the only thing He asked from me is to believe in Him and tell others about Him. And at times that will make me very emotional, because I couldn't even do that for Him. And today I feel that I'm on the right track, and He has me on that right path to be able to do that.
It was, I was having a bad day, first month in, right? I was homeless, and I don't trust nobody. I've not trusted nobody since childhood. And I've always said that, man, if I ever had one friend, like me, I'd be good. Well, I was having a bad day, and Tim, he was out there with me. It's late, supposed to be inside. I'm on that thinking about leaving. And we went quiet. And he's like, what kind of friend would I be if I just left you out here like this? And he sat with me. And that kind of broke down a big wall for me. You know, so it made this a whole lot easier. You know, that was a big prayer to be answered for me. I could start trusting in the process that God had me in. Trusting in God to take care of everything. That's exciting because, like I said, I've never trusted nobody. But I got people here that just pop up on me. You know what I mean? Tim, Fabian, you know, some of the other brothers, just to say, hey, that means a lot to a dude that's been through what I've been through. So, and I thank God 100% for that. Everything worked out in the end. You know what I mean? You just gotta trust in God to do it on His time, because He's gonna do it. And He's got you. You just gotta trust Him.